All right, there we go. You ready? Now for the first reveal mystery game. I mean, Ace Attorney could be in here, right? It's a mystery game, right? It's entirely possible there's Ace Attorney in here, but we're gonna get like Detective Potato. Organs, please. I don't know anything about this game. Organs, please. What is organs, please? Hold on, wait. You played this. All right. Oh, there you go. We have organs, please. Next up, we have Alex Kidd. This is a story about bread. Twitch ain't letting me chat. Pseudo. We're doing gambas today. We're doing a little bit of game gambas. The pseudo's in the YouTube chat. That's hilarious. That never happens. Alex Kidd. I don't know what this is either, but it looks like some platformer. I thought this was supposed to be mystery. The only mystery here is why is it a mystery? All right. Next game is Ace Attorney Gantt theme. All right, fine. Fine, I got you. Hold on. Ace Attorney Gantt theme. It's stuck on connecting to chat. Yikes. There you go. You got your Gantt theme. He seems like a man that would gamble. A little bit. A little bit. He only swims. That's crazy. It's stuck on connected to chat, so Pseudo is alone in the YouTube. And let's all point and laugh. I think you need to click on reveal key. You're funny. You're funny. Real mystery game. Here we go. Next one is... I have no idea what this is. I've never heard of a lot of these games in my life. Okay. Well, that looks like an amazing game. Next game. Absolute Drift Zen Edition. Thanks for being so cool. Bullet Hell finally. All right. So I'm probably going to be giving away all of these. Now the question is, who wants these games? Because I'm giving them all away. Pseudo's lonely. Oh no. Pseudo, do you need a game? All right. For the first game. First game is Organs, Please. Organs, please. Organs, please. Organs, please. Let's look at it on Steam. Who wants Organs, Please? God damn it, Gantt. Chill. Who wants Organs, Please? All right. Take a weird game. Oh, no, you take it. Pseudo, would you like Organs, Please? It looks like the kind of thing Pseudo would like, actually. Here you go, Pseudo. This is all yours. You want it? Does anybody want Organs, Please? Anybody? Put a 1 in the chat if you want Organs, Please. All right. That looks like an absolute nobody wants this game. Why is it $15 on Steam? I have no idea. All right, next up is Alex Kidd. Who would like Alex Kidd? Huh? You see this? It looks like the most amazing. New levels, new modes, alternate boss fights, retro mode. All right, here we go. So nobody wants this one either. Alex Kidd. It goes to absolutely nobody. So this is the bullet hell. Alex retirement. Exactly. The next one up is Picayune Dreams. Picayune? I don't know. All right, this is Bullet Hell. All right, who wants Bullet Hell? So we have Big Ed and we got Bread Blocker. All right. All right, anybody else? Suda wants Organs Please. All right. There's no competition for Organs Please, so Suda will just get that right away. It doesn't matter who said it first. You guys are on the wheel. Hold on. So spin the wheel. All right. Big Ed. And we have Bread. Here it is. This is how it goes, all right? Or would you guys want to roll D20s? You guys want to roll D20s or do you want to do a spin the wheel? Let me know. D20. D22s. All right. D22. D22. The hell's a D22? You know what? You get D20s, all right? All right. So the first one, who's going to take the first roll? Who's taking the first roll? How much did I pay for these loot boxes? This one was like, I don't remember. I paid like 15 or 16 bucks for the mystery egg bundle. And then I think this came free because I did all that. Or it might have been a few bucks. I don't know. All right. D22. All right, I'm just going to do the wheel. Screw it. This is going to be easier. Screw you guys. Screw you guys. All right. Big Ed versus Bread. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right, here we go. Here it goes. Here it goes. Are you ready? We will now be spinning for Big Ed and Bread. Here it goes. He's lose all in on Bread. Oh! Oh, Bread won by the slightest margin. Holy shit. All right. Well. God damn. All right. So this one goes to Bread. Bread can go ahead and stream this for everybody to watch him playing it. All right. Pseudo wants the Organs Please. So we will give this to Pseudo. Nobody wants Alex Kidd. Poor Alex Kidd. He's a little bit lonely. Reveal key. All right. All right. So I'm going to message you guys on. Let's do a message real quick. Bread gets this one. There we go. Bread blocker. You go ahead and block that, Bread. And then we got one for Pseudo. Since I might send you the game tomorrow. I'm tired right now. I can't decide if I want it. All right. Well, send it on Discord. I'll send your mom on Discord. And the next one is for Pseudo. Organs Please. It kind of looks like that other game. What was it? Papers, Please. Except it's what organs. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. All right. Yep. Pseudo sent a pork knuckle on Discord to me. All right. Perfect. Where did these come from? All right. Anyway, wait, hold on. Give me a second. I have too much shit on my screen. All right, let me lower that. Pseudo, goddamn, your thing's on a. I'm gonna message Bread with the key too. Hold on. There we go. Bread. Here we go. Enjoy. All right. The next game was Uh-oh. How do I stop revealing the key? How do I stop revealing the key? The next game was the drifting game. All right. All right, whatever. I'll just I'll scroll down far enough so you can't see the keys. All right. There we go. All right. Who wanted to take this game? Absolute Drift, Zen Edition. Some drifting game, you collect the thingies. That's the game. Absolute Drift. To be honest, I should just play this. It looks like a scratch game. Red can have it. All right. Do we have any takers? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, I see a find. Is that a yes? Are we gonna throw it up here? Are we gonna put pseudo on here as well? Or am I just gonna give it out to a random one of you? Bread, pseudo. Are we putting up pseudo against bread? Pseudo said you could play this for hours, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. All right, here we go. Okay, well, sup pseudo? Lou, are you interested in this one as well? Lou's keeping you some company, pseudo. Keep him some company. The man needs a little bit of company. All right. We'll go ahead and roll this one. You guys ready? We're going to play the Jeopardy theme again. Pseudo has a friend. Here we go. Pseudo has like 1,000 games that he'll probably never play. Let's add to the list. Bread winning another one. This is skewed. Absolutely skewed. Bread is just gonna win all of them. Don't go on the wheel with bread. That's some thick bread. He's taking up a lot of space. All right, reveal key. There we go. Discord. Bread gets another one. Another one. Another one. All right, we're moving on. We're gonna open our eggs now. You guys ready to open some eggs? Are you ready for some eggs? Here we go. Here we go. I need a little more music, you know? All right, let's crack these eggs. It's better not zoom to the top and show all the keys. Oh! Narcosis, Time Rift. I don't know what that is. 2D and Top D. Oh my god. Pure Farming, 2018 Deluxe. Holy shit, they keep coming. Silence You. I don't know any of these games. Here we go. Mad Tracks. 13 Classic. Lamentum. What is that? I don't know. Call of Juarez. There you go. That's a name. God damn it. We got a bunch of games I don't even know. I'm sure there's some quality games on this list. I just don't know what it is. All right. Look, Pure Farming right there. Play Air? What's Air? I don't know what this is. Bunch of trash is what it is. Can I even like see the thing? The thingy, yeah. Air Memories of Old. Oh, this looks kind of nice. It's another scratch game. How about you scratch yourself? Mystic runes and secrets. Where's the gameplay? This is the gameplay. This is all it's all about. You fly around and do shit. Am I going to play these? It depends. All right. Next. What's the next interesting... What the hell's Bingus, my beloved? I need to type it in. This looks ridiculous. Bingus. Oh, God. Is the furry one? It's a furry game. All right. Next. PictoQuest. PictoQuest. Let's ignore this one. This one doesn't exist. All right. Next one. It's a rhythm game. Is it? It is a rhythm game, actually. I can't do it, man. The faces. I can't. I can't. They look ridiculous. They look ridiculous. They look so ridiculous. I can't keep watching it. Ooh, what's this? This actually looks kind of interesting. Oh shit. Actually, I'll give this one to my wife. My wife loves this game. She loves Pictos. Sudoku. No Sudoku. My wife loves these kind of games, so I'm gonna keep that for her. I'm gonna keep that one for her. All right. All those graphics for what? I don't know. All right, Narcosis. Narcosis. All right.
Still, does it make it better knowing how bad things really are?
Yeah.
The suit keeps out what you need to be afraid of. Only the fear's trapped in there with you, and it's...
Sudo gave bad luck on the way.
So yeah, maybe you're safe and dry. But
this reminds me of that other game. I forgot what it was called. The one where you duplicate yourself and you're also under the water.
Mistakes down there, yes. But did I lose my mind?
Yes.
No. No way.
That actually looks interesting. That doesn't look too bad. Would anybody like Narcosis? Narcosis? I'm probably not going to play it, to be honest. But does anybody want Narcosis? Hella cool and all, but where's the gameplay? It's a walking simulator. Wait, if I click view your keys, it's probably gonna just show somebody. All right. You don't want to play all these AAA games. Give me one Narcosis. All right, you get the Narcosis. Brett gets the Narcosis. I'm just gonna just write for each of you, all right? And I'm gonna do the keys later. These are A- games, yes. Give away. Okay, that's what we do. Bread. Just say Narcosis. Okay. You'll stream them. There we go. Time Rift. The next one is Time Rift. Time Rift. I don't know what this is, but let's take a look. We're discovering some games together. It's one of these, I see. This might be a pseudo kind of game. Yeah? Looks annoying, I want. And there you go. Big Ed.
At Voltco, we believe the best security test.
There we go. Anybody else? Would anybody else like to stake their claim on this game? Or is it only Big Ed? I'll take it so others can't have it. I'll take your mom. Give me half a claim. All right. If your reasoning for taking it so others can't have it, it goes to Big Ed. It goes to Big Ed. Let's give Big Ed one. Big Ed can have Time Rift. Time Rift. All right. Next up. Everything's back on the table. I don't know what this is. Tesla Grad 2? Tesla Grad? Tesla. Okay. I mean, this is a game worth some money. Anybody in the chat would like this game, just let me know. You take it because it's expensive. I'll sell it. I like your honesty. This actually doesn't even look half bad. Sonic? Take it because it looks fast-paced. Looks okay, but not your style. All right. It actually looks pretty good. Well, none of these are trash games. See, Pseudo doesn't believe in a trash game. All right. Pseudo, would you like to take a pick at this? I'm only going to give to people that are considering playing it, so. Who would like? Big Ed said he'd like. It looked a little like Rayman. Tesla Grad. Big Ed is on the list. Pseudo. Your backlog is so long. So that we can give this by default to Big Ed. Tesla Grad 2. Look at that. Big Ed getting some money here. 2D and Top D. I think I've heard of this game, actually. I think I've actually heard of this game. Hold on. Oh, this is cool. Brett will take this, his style. Streamer dimension. Yeah, you need somebody else to play this with, though. Yep, puzzle game. Puzzle game, say less. Yeah, it's a puzzle game. I probably would play this too, actually. But I wouldn't have anyone to play with us, so. Yeah, it looks like it'd be maybe 2-player. It looks like a 2-player kind of game. Or you do split screens co-op. You can do the Steam multiplayer, whatever, or it is single player but also multiplayer. So I mean, up to you guys. I have no hands. All right, so here we go. So Pseudo, Big Ed, and Bread. All of you would like a stake at this one? Is that what I'm seeing? Spin the wheel. All right. Pseudo doesn't want it. All right. Yet again, Bread. Big Ed. I'll buy Pseudo's. You wish. You gotta shut down bread, okay? Here it goes. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? First, we gotta, rotate on the wheel for a little bit of luck. And here we go. Jesus, this is skewed. Why does bread win every single one? Oh my God. All right. 2D. All right, 2D goes to bread. The man is always winning. You can't stop him. Slaycation. Okay. Would anybody like to go on Slaycation? Slaycation. Here we go. Holy shit. Bullets give me. We give this one a big head. Bullets. I know he likes them bullet hells. All right. Too many flashing lights. This is Hades. It's too chaotic. Never mind. Eyes hurt. You sure? Let me hurt your eyes a little bit more. Get stronger. Get blinder. Oh, it's roguelike. It's roguelike. It's actually Hades. Unlock everything. Look at all these unlockables. There's so much going on. How long can you survive? If they were going to say last, then those was going to be like a different question, and that could become not safe for work very quick. But I'm not going to talk any deeper on that one. All right. There's so much going on. Attention span can't take it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I guess nobody wants this one. It's cool, but it's too much. Jenny wants this. Okay, the next one on the list is Pure Farming 2018 Deluxe. I think this is the expensive game. Imagine the deaths of the game. He doesn't want any of them. He doesn't want any of them.
When you inherit a piece of land, you ask
He doesn't want
yourself,
any.
what makes a great farm? So you drive to town, buy the best machines on the market. You work hard.
I mean, I get it. It's a farming simulator, yeah.
And from dusk to dawn, and you plow, and you sow, and you harvest crops. When you sell your crops, you have money to
Send Slaycation to the channel we raid to.
start to dream big and invest in new technologies, and you create the
I might just keep it.
most efficient farm in the states.
All right.
When you conquer the states,
Anybody want Pure Farming? Pure Farming for anybody. We have Deluxe, which is a $30 value.
you dream even bigger.
They have tactical
Decide to
nukes.
expand to
They got it
another
all.
country. Italy, Japan, Colombia. You swim in money.
It's not the farming simulator. Oh, no, I have not seen farming simulator competitions.
Anyway, so you buy
I haven't
farms
seen
you
any of
don't
them.
have.
This is legitimate farming. So if you think in Stardew, this is out of your alley.
You hire more workers.
Would anybody like a dib on this? Dex, would you like this? Pure Farming. It's Deluxe Edition. $30 value. All in your hands. All right. You might already have it. All right, you come back to me, all right? Let me know if you'll take it. All right, next up is Dread Templar. I'd be sad if I was the devs watching this. I don't know any of these games. I gotta look into them first. Wait, what was it? This was Dread Templar. Okay. The worst part. I don't have it, but honestly, if nobody wants it, you'll play it. All right. Consider it yours. Consider yours, Dex. Dex. Farm and sim. All right, there we go. If nobody wants, I totally sell it. Pseudo, the worst thing about it is that I paid money for random games and it came up and I still wouldn't play it. And I'm trying to give it away to a group of people and nobody even wants to take it. That's the most ridiculous part. It only gets worse when you describe it more. Sell these games and buy another bundle. I'm alright. This is like a Doom kind of game, right? The Doom is back with lower poly. There you go. Pseudo wants this. Ooh, you can unlock shit too. Nice. Pseudo can have this. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look bad. If I didn't spend all my time streaming, I'd probably just play this too. Was that a skill tree? It looked like a skill tree. It looks pretty badass. There's even bosses, all right? Look at that. All right. Pseudo wants this one. Does anybody else want? This is Doom. If Bread was gonna sell it with him, it can go to the Bread charity now. All right, we'll give this one to Pseudo. Pseudo's not even on this list. All right, Pseudo. Dread Templar. All right, there we go. Skill tree almost made you say yes. Yeah. All right. Next up is Recon Control. Recon Control. $2D platformer. It's like a tactics kind of game. He's sucker for FPS games. Jenny's here. Jenny's alive. Mobile game graphics. Lol. It looks like a mobile game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a platformer tactics kind of game. All right, this one's probably a skip. All right. That one's probably a skip. All right, Medieval Kingdom Wars. All right, that was a big ass sneeze. Medieval Kingdom. God, oh my God, it's there. Okay. $5.
Welcome to Medieval
Oh, it's on sale.
Kingdom Wars, a new grand
Okay.
strategy game from our indie.
That was an interesting one, but like that's
There
not
are a
really
lot of exciting
my style.
features in the game,
I don't think.
So let's see if we can cover at least some of them today. The game is about medieval life and the horrors of combat, when armies clash in the field, and when great sieges erupt in blood and gore.
This is Civilization.
Let's not fool ourselves. It's the
Civ
Middle
3.
Ages. People won't just politely knock on the door.
What are those huge ass guys? What the
Game
hell?
We at Reverie World Studios always dreamed of making.
This game looks cool.
Mastered the strategy.
Jenny, would you like
There will
it?
be a lot of ways to play the game. Single player, multiplayer, including dual co-op.
All right, this is like the worst
Of one epic.
kind of show the gameplay.
Welcome to Medieval King. Huge, meticulously recreated. There's truly some breathtaking stuff.
The game menu is the trailer.
7th, and it took him quite a while to get any real military skills under his belt. You're Charles VII here, and you're getting ready to defend Paris, and you've already got your act together, because, well, recruiting as many troops as we can afford.
This is like a terrible trailer for a game. Hold on.
You can manage some towns tied in a floating, blood-soaked archipelago.
Okay, so it looks like a lot of fighting's going on.
We might not win this battle, but at least we'll slow them down while we defend.
Aye, this be the gate.
So you just upgrade shit and just keep making your place better and build fortifications, grow your army. I guess that kind of game. I've never played one of these before. Would anybody like Civilization 1.5? Anybody? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brett doesn't even want to sell it. All right. Next up on the list. Nev's watching this for real. You played one, you played them all. Silent. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel like, right? Yeah. Silence. Silence of the Lambs. Silence. All right, this is a $20 game.
Noah? I want to go home.
I'll get you home.
Scrub this bot off the internet. It's a heartbreaking one. We gotta be real, okay?
It's a world between life and death. I'll get you home, I promise.
But how?
Korea doesn't for me yet. True. Except YouTube doesn't. It's there forever on YouTube. Until YouTube is gone.
There are only seekers and rebels left in this world.
What are these seekers?
They're puppets.
Expedition prequel. Actually, yeah.
Put an end to the false queen, and we finally have the shard to find her.
The last shard of the mirror, if it falls into the false queen's hands,
Hollow Knight.
no one will ever find her. The reign over silence will
What kind of gameplay is this? I mean, it doesn't look bad.
She sent the seekers, killed our families, took away everything we held dear.
The voice acting is pretty bad.
Who out there is going to die? All of them.
What have you done?
That guy looked like he's about to start doing Thriller.
No!
Hey, Vile. I was doing game giveaways. We opened a bunch of random games and seeing if everybody wants to take them. If you want it. Gonna be like a phone gameplay with some cards or BS. All right, I see. They didn't even show gameplay. Like, where's the gameplay at? What the hell? Okay, here we go. You're moving. Okay, no, it's still cinematic, cinematic,
Shall shine,
cinematic,
and silence will.
cinematic. Hello, gameplay? They don't show any gameplay in the game? How could they not show any gameplay? Maybe there's just no gameplay. When you download the game, it's just a movie. You start it up. It's like Disney, yeah? I can't believe that we watched that whole thing. There was no... It's puzzles, okay. Puzzles are kind of lackluster, which makes sense, yeah. I don't know. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. This one's a Google Silence gameplay. Does anybody want silence? Is that silence I see? It's point and click in the tag. Blah. They didn't even show it. I mean, they can at least show it, yeah? It's a game. It's not a movie. Like, we care about gameplay here. If it's point and click, at least show that. Like, that's better than not showing anything at all. It makes me even less interested. All right. The next up is... Oops, I didn't want to close that. All right, next up is... Odysseus Cosmos and his Robot Quest. Complete season. Oh. Complete season. That makes it sound like
Go home.
I'll get you home.
Odysseus Cosmos and his Robot Quest.
Means, right?
Okay. You only want half season. Okay, huge empty ship. Okay, it seems kind of like a point and click kind of game. But at least they're showing this, yeah? It's got indie charm, it does. Odysseus Cosmos, why was he left alone? He seems a little happy. Nobody home, smile. What was that smile about? Okay, so we got puzzles. Name Barton Quest. What does the robot really know? I wasn't programmed for this, baby. This one looks good. All right, well, does anybody want to give this one a try? Yikes. All right, does anybody want to give this one a try? I'll throw your names on the wheel. Who's down? Dex? All right, Dex. You don't know if you'd play, but it looks nice. All right. I want some. If you would absolutely play, then maybe I'd play. Lou wants this. Does Lou actually want this? Dex is the only one that sounds like should actually play it. So I think we'll just give it to Dex. Like if you're certain you'll play it, then I'll throw your name on the list. But if we got none, then this one's gonna go to Dex. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm just gonna. That name is ridiculous. All right, I'm too honest with this. I'll pay you in emotes. It's all good. It's all good, Dex. This is my poor choices in life doing gambas. All right. Next up is Rising Hell. It's good for you to be honest, Brad, all right? You know, I might give you a few keys later if you want to try and sell them, all right? That's what you get for your honesty, all right? Because I know that you need those pennies, all right? All right, Rising Hell's the next one. Rising Champ. Just stay honest. Wait, was it? Oh, it was Rising Hell. Why did I say Champ? What the hell? PogChampo. Oh, that's why. It was you! You got me confused. Wait. It's just Rising Hell. Is this like an update? Rising Hell. Sure. Whoops. Can you let me full screen without like doing this? This doesn't look bad actually. You bet there are many games called Rising Hell. Is this even the right one? Hold on, wait. Are we looking at the right one? My only problem with this is these should have links to the game on Steam. Studio is Indonesian proud. Now it looks like the only game, so let's look a little bit more. It does look pretty good, actually. I saw bullet I want. Ooh, too bad Kajo's in here. Kajo's missing out. Okay. So it looks like Bread, Big Ed. Who else wants to be on this list? Bread. Big Ed. Anybody else? Would anybody else like a take? Studio is Indonesian, proud. Pseudo, would you like some of your brethren to play some of your brethren's games? If not, we'll move on. This will be it. It's rigged. Here we go. And Bread can't win all of them, right? Brett can't win all of them. Am I right? Here we go. All right. You got to stroke the center for good luck. Brett's going to get it. Oh, no. See, you all saying this? Now Brett's going to lose. What are you doing? You're setting the flag for him to lose. And I'm setting the flag for him to win. Whose flag is stronger? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my... Did he actually win 4 out of 4? Did he actually win 4 out of 4? Okay, well, rising hell goes the bread. That's actually ridiculous, you know? Not gonna lie. White noise online. Okay. White noise online. Uh-oh. This one already looks like, is that Velma? $50-50 is great odds. You might want to consider those D20 rolls instead. Let's move to D20s. I might do a stream where I give away the games. Bright, you can have this one. Looks like crappy horror game. Must style. And it says online. So I guess you play this with people, but oh, it's online co-op. It's all single player. You can play it alone too, though. There's single player mode, I guess. All right. Nobody else wants it besides Bread? Good luck finding somebody. This game's probably dead. Now, not only does barely anybody want this game, it's also just getting shit out. Okay, white noise for Bread, yeah. Crappy horror game, my style. There we go. Watch the person push it out for free too. No, it feels so bad, man. White noise, white noise. Okay. It has no downside, and then no one takes it. Too many clicks, man. All right, Mad Tracks. Let's see Mad Tracks. We had so many games coming in. Yeah. Full screen, yeah. All right, show me these tracks. You definitely saw this on a mobile game. It's like, no. How's this on Steam? It's $10. Hey, this game is great. Look at all these positive reviews. This game is awful. Mini cars and mini tracks. Well, oh, what is this? Golf? Like mini golf? Oh my god, that looks ridiculous. It's like mini golf, but racing, yeah. Well, would anybody like it? If you would like the game, just let me know. I give 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Silence will also count as you want -1 of a claim. Oh no. Oh no. If it wasn't single player, what the hell? There is shared split screen co-op. It looks like. That's what it seems like. Is what it says. Would you like to take it, Dex? It looks like multiplayer is a thing. Occasional bananas. Does anybody say anything about multiplayer? It says there's multiplayer. I'd play it every day, but it says there is multiplayer. Maybe there was an update later. Dex, would you like it? One of these dev streams that we'd rate out to them. All right, moving on. 13 classic. XII. Classic. All right, here we go. What is this? Comic book stealth. FPS. Uh-oh. Not like Kennedy or anything, right? I like the aesthetic. I don't know why the quality is potato though. The video quality. They did like a low bit rate or something when they were recording. It's all artifacted.
Yes, I will continue the work that my brother William started.
All right. Let's see if there's gameplay.
Think your FBI paper.
I don't.
General Carrington. As you
Conducting my own investigation. You hear me, Amos?
will soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of old too. I just want some gameplay, yeah? The gameplay is people talking.
We're ready to launch operations.
Oh, it's an FPS. Okay. I mean, show this at least, yeah? This looks like the classic 007, actually. I said classic 007. They're already showing the missiles. Look at that. Pseudo will take it? All right. You really want to play this? All right. Anybody else? We got any other takers here? Or is it just Pseudo? If not, then off we go. Pseudo. Pseudo 13. All right. Next up on the list, we have Lamentum. Lamentum. I've never heard of any of these, man. Lamentum. Oh. All right. Lamentum. Ad. Wait, are ads on? Are we getting ads? Oh, we do have ads. All right, let's wait a second for Brett to come back. All right. Give it a second. This is the most amazing game I've ever seen in my life. 9! The most amazing Brett ever. Back from ads. All right. Is everyone here? Anyone in ads? Okay, Brett is not in ads. Coco is giving away games, yes. That's what we've been doing for like the whole stream so far. Oh shoot. I need to plug in my laptop. All right. Silence is also a no, so we'll keep going. I would do anything to save her life. Turn into a vampire. You poked raw chicken with your nose? Salmonella Fitzgerald is gonna visit you. This has an interesting aesthetic. He was trying to smell it to see if it was good, and then he injected it into his boogers. Okay. Look at this. This looks interesting. I probably wouldn't play it. Maybe I'd probably just watch it on the side or something. Faith, Holy Trinity, but without religion. Yeah, that's what it feels like, right? That's exactly what it feels like. Play it for sure. All right. Okay, so this is like Bread's daily visit to school. All right, so we have Bread. Is there anybody else? Is Bread the only one? Or would anybody else like a steak at this? He made a really nice cup of coffee. Jay doesn't give a shit. He's like, I just want my coffee, all right? All right. Best combo? Combo. One last month at this school, no more stories. Oh shit, is Bread graduating? All right. Bread getting a lot of games. You get the Lamentum. All right. There we go. This. Vertigo. Alfred Hitchcock. There it is. Vertigo.
He claims it's his fault that his daughter...
Scared of high places.
There aren't any birth records connecting you to a daughter.
Driving when their car went off a cliff.
You love the Hitchcock films?
Because of vertigo.
I've never seen such an intense case of vertigo before. A pleasure meeting you, Ed. I'm Dr. Lomas.
Doctor in what exactly? Doctor?
Doctor and doctoring, obviously.
My memories, my trauma, my room, my troubles. You got 1 hour. One.
All right, he's also a piece of
everyone treats
ass.
me like I'm crazy.
Dr. Lomas? It's Sheriff Reyes.
Is Ed under investigation? Is he the suspect of a crime?
It's like one of those movie kind of
What do you want
games.
to tell me? Does she exist?
Tick tock, doctor.
Looks like some 80s movie.
Vertigo at Pendulum Studio. Adventure game, freely inspired.
Where's the gameplay?
Obsession,
Hello?
madness, manipulation, identity, and the confusion and reality. We've used a lot of Hitchcock's story to focus
Where's the
on
gameplay?
psychological side of depiction of reality was the MacGuffin. Starting Hitchcock's camera, its use of the tape, also known as the spectator, always knows more than the main character. You have to translate that into the game and let the player know more than trolling.
I mean, I don't really know where the gameplay is, but like story gameplay. Expect the story is the gameplay, okay. Gameplay. Gameplay. Like, I don't even understand, like, what the gameplay would be. Like, do you walk around? Like, I don't know. Interactive fiction. It's a walking simulator. You'd be interested to play this, Dex? All right. Anybody else? It's probably Heavy Rain. I've heard Heavy Rain is really good. I've never played it. But it looks like it would be one of those. Yeah. It's just heavy story and just make some decisions here and there. Okay. So we do Alfred Hitchcock. Hitchcock. All right, this one goes to Dex. Boom. Okay, next one, Red Bow. Red Bow. We got so many so many games, man. Why is there no Red Bow here? Hello? Red Bow. Weird. All right, I'm already getting the Japanese horror feel. Have you seen any Hitchcock films? I might have. I don't remember, like, if I did or not, but okay. A young girl lost. What are some Hitchcock films? Guilty Spirits. Trapped. Who the heck are you? Hiccup. Oh gosh, she's dead. Oh my god. Am I pretty now? Yes, you're so pretty. Pixel graphics said scary. It does look interesting though. It's like a horror Undertale, I guess you could say. There's probably like puzzles. Pixel walking sim with the storyline doesn't make any sense. But 20 minutes of gameplay with tons of extremely boring dialogue. Actually showed gameplay a bit. Yep. Short but well-made little game. Okay. I don't think I've seen any of those. I don't think I've seen any of those movies. None of those ring a bell. I know the name though, Alfred Hitchcock. Like that one is a familiar name. I know he's famous. Okay. Would anybody like Red Bow? Hey, Questley. Would anybody like the Red Bow? I give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quest Lee. He's now Quest Lee. Lee Quest. Yeah, we got some games up Fanatical and we're giving them away. If nobody wants that one, we'll keep moving. The Dark Eye, Chains of Satanav. I'll take it for the bread charity. Reasons at the Chain of Satanav. Let's do the Dark Eye. Okay, the Dark Eye. Hello, the Dark Eye. Okay, the Dark Eye, Chains of Satanav, Steam. I don't know why this is like not working. It's kind of weird. Rear Window has spoofed a lot of other shows. It's the one where the guy with broken leg gets bored and starts spying on his neighbors and thinks he's. Oh, okay. I've seen this kind of story. Yeah, and then, yeah, yep. It's unintentionally hilarious in its closing minutes. I've never watched it, so I mean, but I know of this kind of story, so I've seen maybe spin-offs of it, which aren't bad, but.
The Seer. He's back. His power is beyond the realm of your imagination. The Black Wing.
I think they need a Questley to voice act for them.
It's too late now.
"13 years ago to this day, a dark seer was burned at the stake. They were sure this would put an end to the curse of his prophecy.
That guy's not important that night.
They were wrong. Young Garon's destiny appears to be shaped by the seer's fateful last word.
You spelled doom.
We have to go. They'll kill us.
Don't worry.
Fairies can be deceiving. Don't let her put a spell on you.
Enter the realm of Aventuria and discover.
Okay, so if you want to receive the game, then you just say yes, and then
the fantastic world of the
you say like you'll take it, and I'll send you the code to activate on Steam. No gameplay, zero gameplay. Okay, it's point and click, right? +1 if you want to play the game. This one's a point and clicker adventure, it looks like. Would anybody like the Dark Eye? Chains of Satan. Oh shit, stop. All right. Anybody would like it? You might own it. Okay. Let me check. Junk like Golem. Built by Daedalic when they made quality games versus Junk like Golem. All right. I mean, it seems like all right with some people. It's hit or miss. It's a lot of positive though. You have it. All right, so Dex already has it. Anybody would like it? Is it a special occasion? No, it is not a special occasion. I just saw that Fanatical was like, here you go, you have 25 eggs, and I'm a sucker for loot boxes sometimes, so I just clicked it. I was like, all right, let's buy some loot boxes. I essentially paid like 15 or 16 bucks for 25 games. It's like mystery games. And now we're just giving away the ones I'll never play. Point and clicks are definitely less popular, but for the people that love them, then I mean, I'm sure they're good. It's almost right at the anniversary of the incident. It's National Viewers Day. Yes. Today, National Viewers Day, 5/28. We'll keep moving. Call of Juarez. I think I played this, actually. Wait, is this it? Really? Oh, because on sale. All right. I was like, how's it so cheap? There's no way. This is a FPS. 1960, never forget. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that nose.
What are you up to, Reverend?
That nose could take on that nose could take on like 5 men.
You're not the law, Ray.
Oh my god.
You need to let the law handle this.
This is PK's attorney, all right?
Present a higher law, God's law.
They always do, don't they?
The Lord has made me his right hand.
It's like Red Dead Redemption .5.
His jury and
This is an old game. I've actually played it a long time ago.
Billy, beware, boy, for I bring the wrath of God.
Yeah, I played this a long time ago. I remember this.
That was
It wasn't bad, actually.
Reverend Ray, looking at me like death himself. He's crazy. That asshole won't rest till I'm dead and buried.
Nawape who escape if you refuse to fight the current. You will be forever helpless.
That voice actor, man.
I gave you life, but I can take it away.
Alright, I mean, this is Call of Juarez. It's an FPS, yeah. Got a little bit of story, but I wouldn't take any of it seriously. Red Dead Redemption 3. But anybody like Call of Juarez? It's an old game. 2007 is when it was released. It's pretty old. All right. We got the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up is Strikey Sisters. This is going to be a sus game, isn't it? All right, well. Strikey Sisters. It's on sale currently. DI Games. Oh, it's Brick Breaker. It's Brick Breaker. Would anybody like Brick Breaker? Rat Dad Redaction. You know, I was expecting kind of like a sus kind of game. There's bullets give me. Alright, bread, unless there's skill trees. Okay, so it looks like there's a boss too. And Big Ed likes his bullet hells. I don't know if I'd really call this a bullet hell, it's Brick Breaker, but I mean, yeah. And they are kind of shooting stuff, I guess. Alright, so Big Ed would like this. Would anybody else like it besides Big Ed? Going once. Going twice. To Big Ed it goes. Alright. Next up on the list. God damn, this list just keeps going, doesn't it? We're getting towards the end. Snowmoto Racing. There we go. Freedom. It says Freedom. Does anybody like Freedom here? If you like Freedom, you'd like this game. Look at them, they're flying. You don't just ride on a snowmobile, you fly on it. I'm American. No, this is a Canadian sport, alright? This is the gameplay. He's twerking! Pseudo wants it. Alright. We got one for Pseudo. Does anybody else like it? Pseudo loves racing games. You could even twerk on it. Like, this is made for Pseudo. Not bad, not bad. Snowmoto Racing. Snowmoto Racing. Pseudo. Snowmoto Racing. All right, let's do that. Are you playing games this year? He's not taking many though. All right, I think we're back to the beginning of the list almost. What was it? Air, Memories of Old. We looked this one up already. Memories of Old. There it is. Okay, so if anybody would like, I don't think I'm gonna play this, but if anybody would like this, feel free to reach out. Say yes. It's pretty much like, I don't know, a low poly Breath of the Wild kind of thing, but you fly around, is what it feels like. Which, you know, is kind of cool. But I'll probably not play this. You don't have a filing license, you can't play this. Alright, who wants this one? Tell me you want it. And I'll put you on the list. Jenny wants it. Okay. You haven't finished Breath of the Wild. You haven't finished it? Why? Why? Does Jenny have a license to fly? She's about to. She is about to. All right. Jenny. All right. I'm not going to put all those ends in there, all right? Okay, so she's gonna get it's air. All right, there it is. Air. Air. All right, Bingus. This was a rhythm game, yeah? Bingus. This one? I couldn't watch this one for long, but it's a rhythm game, and it's furry. Who wants to be a rhythm furry master? You sure you don't want to be a rhythm furry master? Look at that face. Look at that. Questley, that's all you, brother. Questley, that's all you, brother. And Brad just wants to see the art. It's a furry dating sim with rhythm. All right. Let's see what the comments say. Not recommend. I hate to say this game looks like abandonware. Okay, nutted my thong. See, like, this is like what you'd expect, I guess. It's either I hate it or like I played it for like as long as I could last. And that was it. Picked a quest. I'm gonna give that to my wife. Narcosis. Narcosis. Did we're back at the beginning, yeah? Yeah, Narcosis. All right, so we're back. We made a full trip around the world. That's it. Holy shit. That was a lot of stuff. All right. We made it, all right? This is supposed to be Ace Attorney. That was a lot. It was 25 games. Mystery Egg Bundle, $15.99. Q, you should try doing a giveaway too. It's pretty fun, actually. Next bundle. I mean, there's a lot of bundles, yeah. You look at it. This is actually a pretty cool website. A gamer told me about it yesterday. I'm pretty sure Pseudo might have told me about it before too. Oh, they have book bundles too.
All unwanted games go to Toast Charity, correct?
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Like, they have the Capcom games here, so you can build your own bundle, which is really cool. So if you choose 3 games, you're essentially getting any 3 of these for $10. And you can pick the ones that you want. So like, if you want to play some Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, whatever else. Dragon's Dogma is a good game too. So this is like a super steal if you want to play some of these games. Lost Planet I used to play back in the day too, which is pretty fun. Nah, these are all the games on the list though. Yeah, these are like limited time deals, so you can pick 3 games. And, you know, you actually get value for your buck. Yeah, but they have a lot of things like this, so it's pretty cool. Epic account, they do free games all the time. I do have an Epic account. I do. All right, anyway. That was a hell of a lot of stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and save this. I'll give these out later. I'll give you all your keys. I'll just send them out in Discord. All right. Let's actually play some Ace Attorney, you know? Drink water. Will do, sir. Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney Trilogy. Are we ready? It's midnight. Brad, go to sleep. Uh-oh. It's not going to do the full screen right, is it? There's 3 free ones on Epic right now? Really? Brad, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Epic Game Store? What's free right now in Epic Game Store? Really, what? Dun, 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 dun. Feature giveaways. Just play Ace Attorney, don't question. I will not. Free to play, here it is. No, these are just free to play games. Where are the... Where are the monthly games? Hold on. I never know how to navigate this thing. From the main store, just scroll down. Okay. Oh, the free game's here. Okay. There's 2 more coming out. I don't know what any of these 2 are, but Brett's sleeping. I'm sleeping for real. He's activated his sleeping mind now. All right. Let's continue. We were supposed to start this like an hour ago. Only an hour ago, you know. You know. Hey, so you came, pal. Sifu was also free for you, really? I want to play Sifu. Wait, when was Sifu free? I do want to play Sifu. That's one game I want to do. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Sifu's hard? Yeah, I want to play Sifu. Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Airtight evidence. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you the details, pal. There's 2 big pieces. 2! Yours says free right now, but you already got it? Oh, maybe. Wait, hold on. Let me double check real quick. Epic Game Store. If I look for Sifu. Sifu. Foo. Do 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 do. Wait, why does it not show me the game? Show me the game, Sifu. Maybe it's a regional thing. Oh, maybe. You might be right. I have VPN. I can turn on later and take a look because I want to play Sifu. I want my Sifu. All right. I'll do that. God damn it, just play the game. Hey, it's turning now. Fred, go to sleep. Go to sleep. What are you doing? Both of them are in this photo. I get distracted, okay. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button that you found during your body search, Mr. On Guard. It says free till 29th. Okay, good. I'll check it out after stream if I remember. Shit, I need to remember. Okay. Yep. I found it in the folds of Nickel Samurai's special pants. The second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest to be exact. Okay. Like, really? You think this knife stab right here is gonna kill the man? Like, look at this. This is the most shallow slice ever. It's like used for cutting steaks. And it's not even in a vital spot, all right? Bleeding out, where's all the blood? There's not even much blood. There's like a little bit right there. Where's the rest of the blood? Steaks are tough. It's free for you too. All right, I'm gonna be playing Sifu at some point. All right, cool. This is a ridiculous way. This looks so set up. How did it bleed out like this? The knife is still in there. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you can't kill a man like this. So this was the knife that the man was using to eat steak for dinner. And it was missing from his plate in his room. So it looks like somebody just snatched it, to be honest, and just put it here and just planted it as evidence. I'll stab you and show you that you'll die. Not under my collarbone. On the right side where my heart or no vital organs are. I don't think I'll die from that. But you may not test it on me. Because I don't want to get stitches. Alright. Fingerprints. Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask me, little missy. It's obvious they're mad on guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? It's all shits and giggles about that. It's not lethal, but you wouldn't want to be stabbed by it. No, I would not want to be stabbed by a knife. No, thank you. And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab it to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, this old bag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ungard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way! Alright, well. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see what he knows about anything. What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is what I heard, pal, but nothing. That's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. But the guitar wasn't in the hotel room. Pearls is guilty? She might be. She's guilty of chain smoking, alright? Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to the case after all. Yeah, I think he got bonked over the head with it. The stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal. Tomato juice? I heard the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world. It was a favorite drink? First time I've heard that. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Miss Corita, but why, Mr. Corita? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Suicide! You always thought he looked like some actor you could ever put your finger on? Not Arnold, Gumshoe? Yeah, he kinda has that kind of look. Yeah. A little bit like Arnold, actually, but not too much. It's the hair. Her name was Celeste Impax, and she was Juan Corita's manager. The victim's manager? That's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Mr. Corita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide could have something to do with this case? You want to know more about her, pal? Yeah, he's gonna tell us more. Okay, tell me more. She was the victim's manager, who was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but... Oh! I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma! You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean. I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You're no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait, please wait, sir. Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Oh, is this? Oh shit, major guess. This was a Game Boy game? Yeah, that seems pretty crazy that this was a Game Boy game, right? Is this Edgy Boy? Is it Edgy? Who? That voice. It's Edgy. Edgeworth! There it is. It's been a long time, right? This person. This is Mr. Edgeworth. What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francesca. Just claim seafood too. You've been wanting to play? Hell yeah. Steamy Lurk. Welcome in. Newbie. Lurk away. You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed to be perfect in every way? Let's hear it, Francesca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You. Pseudo one stream. Never. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right? I will see you tomorrow in court. It'll be a clinical lesson in the meaning of total victory. Edgeworth is a dick towards Francesca, in my opinion. You think? You think? Huh. Still the same wild mare she always was. Tomorrow's trial. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! Funk one stream. Alright, Big Ed. I'll see you later. Good night. I never want to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I'll say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. Nay! What is that supposed to mean? I have some definitive evidence that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. All right. See you later. Have a good night. Just what is going on inside his head? Proof of Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened, however. Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is a proof of Von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you'd lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Oh shit! I see, then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Why I stand in court? Well, with Francesca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, in the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me, even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you'll see is coming soon enough. Alright, tell me what you know. Does he know anything about anything? He doesn't want to talk about anything, yeah? I'm not interested in talking about useless evidence. Okay. I'm just gonna show him everything, see what he says. Oops. Useless evidence. The man getting stabbed. I got nothing to say about this. I'm gonna show him my badge. We're gonna have to show him the badge. Yeah? Here we go. Badge him up. What, he has no interest in talking about the badge? Excuse me, everyone wants to talk about the badge. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to here. So now we have one more piece to move with. We might be able to unlock this girl's locks. As weird as that sounds. Here we go. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Unguard's hotel room.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that psych lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Where the hell did she go? Dun, dun. Let's go to the bear room. She's not here either. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Is her so? Okay. Let's bring up this new person that I learned about, I guess. Hold on. Present. Let's talk about people to him. Maybe he has something to say. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled suicide, yeah? Yes. But there's still one riddle yet to be solved. A riddle. Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Talk about yourself. We're looking into leads. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret. You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. That's true. It does. Oh, was Jenny still wondering? I don't know if I answered it. I did read it. Punk is newbie, indeed. These deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? What's so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him too well this year. There's an interesting rumor about this man. You mean about the one Miss Andrews getting close to him? It's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Okay, look into leads. He got nothing to do with any of this. What do you think about my new sidekick? How about her? Okay. Looking into leads on the little girl. Why? Alright, let's talk about the missing suicide note. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? How do you know Miss Impax even had written such a note? There's no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. Why would that... I don't know why that would lead to a note being written. I mean, it's entirely possible she was writing something else earlier in the day, right? Who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Juan Corrida himself, the victim. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida had his own manager suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Suicide report added to the court record. Alright, there we go. We're getting more evidence. Hell yeah. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. 2 parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. Second part report is about an attempted suicide, okay? Wouldn't you just give me 2 of them at once? The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews, so the manager's connected to the man are committing suicide, which is very weird. Or attempting, at least. Miss Andrews! What did she do? She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? She does have the locks. Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what a woman is. All right, there we go. So we got 2 parts of that. And we have all the info now, I think, to move on. We can unlock her psych locks. Let's go in. Let's get all the secrets. Tell me your secrets. She's not here still? Is she over here? No. She's not anywhere. She's hiding. Maybe she went to the toilet. Alright, let's talk about the managers. Does she know anything about her? Okay, old bag doesn't have anything. Oh god, it's gonna be that long thing every time. So let's just we'll bring her up. Okay, done. She's gonna open up and talk about random shit. Get out of here, run! Alright, this guy might know something. Wolverine. Let's talk to Wolverine. What does he know about her? He doesn't know anything either. Okay. Wait, we already did this before. We did this before. Who else would have any information about this? Maybe lot of hair? She's a lot of accounts. Yeah, she does. She has more accounts. Pseudo doxing her. That's it. She's been revealed. I still can't sing high. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so they got nothing. Who the hell do I need to... There's one more thing I need to do. Maybe it's with Edgy Boy. Let's go back to Edgy Boy. Maybe there's one more conversation I need to have with him. Or wait. Criminal affairs. Let's go to detention center. Maybe he knows something about this. Maybe he knows something. He doesn't know shit about that. Okay. Why would he know shit about anything? Yeah. Does he know this girl? Okay, here we go. What's wrong? How much do you know, dude? What do you think? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I'd never. Now, if you excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to get to eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick. The Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow, I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. Oh, he up and left. He's gone. He's gone. He pieced the hell out of there. Okay. Let's go back here now. So we had that little scene happen. So maybe just... It's a pain in the ass to get to this place. Okay, she's still not here. You gotta be joking, man. Do you know anything about this Impacts girl? Did I show her? To her? No, she doesn't know shit. Okay, fine. Okay. Get me out of here. Do you know Impacts? You don't know who this person is. Wonderful. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so he pretty much had nothing on everybody else, right? So there's got to be something else I could do with this new information. Was her suicide note hidden? Show it to him again. Alright. Second part of attempted suicide. Adrian Andrews is the second one that attempted, right. So we already talked about this. But we didn't do anything extra here. The guy left that place. She's a pain in the ass to talk to, but we'll try to do anything. Does she do that also for people? Did I ask for about impacts? Yeah, it's the same thing every time. Man. Know anything about the camera? She didn't know shit. Okay, I am actually kind of stuck, I think. I don't really want to go through all the options. Wait, hold on. Let me see what I need to do next. Let me just check. Because this is like... This is a little aimless now. Bum, 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 boom, boom, boom. Let me check real quick. Okay, I think I'm over here. Get all this stuff. Okay. Good. It takes that math and give radius privacy. Finish the court case if you want to talk to him again. Move to unguarded hotel room. What else did I have to do? Gumshoe, okay. So you talk to Gumshoe. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Alright, this is what I'm looking at. I did all this. Oh wait, let's go back to the hallway and guarded hotel room. Something new I could examine here? No. No, there's nothing new here. Nothing's actually happening. She's just not here. Bon Carmen and Andrew just finished talking. Bon Carmen shows. No, this didn't. Once you acquire a profile picture, you can go to detention center. Matt thinks you're invading his privacy. Okay. Suicide report to Edgeworth, which I did. Present Celeste. Impacts profile to Edgeworth. You say Celeste. Okay, mentor. Right. Right, so I already have all this information. Which is kind of weird. Because this should be next here. This would be the next place. It's like the next logical place to come to. Place where this girl was. There's something else that's missing. Okay, so we got all this stuff. Tomorrow's trial, last stand in court. Okay, so we did all this too. Did I unlock all of her psych clocks too? I did. Right, I did this too. Okay, so I did all that as well. I did this too for old bag. I actually don't know what I need to do. Like, I'm legitimately on the left part, the next part. Talk to Andrews. But Andrews is missing. She's actually missing. Why? Why? Did I like soft lock myself somehow? But let me just double check. Make sure old bag's thing is actually unlocked. Cause that's kind of weird. Yeah? Yeah, it's all unlocked. Dun, 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 dun. She doesn't have anything to say yet. Nothing to say. She shut it up. She's actually not talking anymore. Right. So he talks about the codependency or dependency, whatever. Her secret. Her dependent nature. Right. Oh, dependent nature. We didn't talk more about it. Oh shit, there it is. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? It's the first one. That's why it's so confusing. God damn it. Oh! Oh! That was a good stretch. I'm sorry. I screamed into your ears. But you know, I'm sharing my stretching hormone with the rest of you. All right? You received that, and you received the stretch without stretching. Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? Why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
After attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a beard. She's someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Dependency issue. You forgot to push. Push it, baby. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. Consider that word for a second. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Alright, so we got a lot of attempted suicide. Goddamn. Well, one success, one fail. Alright, now we should be able to come back here. There we go. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, on guard's hotel room.
Oh, Miss Andrews here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francesca Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma.
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You got some nerve following me around. Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
From the front. Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Beep, 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 beep. Uh-oh.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. He is following him. That noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? What could they have been talking about?
Miss Andrews. She seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Alright, let's show this attempted suicide report. Now, she's not going to talk about it. Let's do this one. Nope. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, boom. We're probably about to hit the court. Yeah, let's just break her Cyclops now. So we did 2 of these before, yeah? Alright, let's follow this tree down. Let's do it. Let's break her locks. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason as to why he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Yeah, you were intimate with this guy, yeah? I'm very bad at connecting with people. They're so depressing for the most part. I especially dislike feeble-minded individuals. Yes, well, that's why I don't think I could ever be intimate with you. Oh, shit. So I guess she's saying I'm both depressing and stupid. I'm certain you're very close with the victim. See how you like, but you don't have any proof. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Wait, who is she intimate with again? Oh god, I don't remember. I feel like I had the answer here last time. It was this girl, right? Celeste Impacts then? Is she the answer? Oh god. She murdered me. Oh! I don't remember who she was intimate with. I knew this last time, but I like have amnesia from yesterday somehow. Who is she intimate with? Oh god. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to show the clipping. There we go. You, Mr. Corrida, had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't even believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see, however. What if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Need? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? That's not the answer. That's not the answer. I feel like I knew the answer last time. I don't know it. Okay. It's the clipping. Who did she get close to him for? I'm trying to remember. It's not coming. It's not coming to me. It's like you have to do this in a single playthrough. I swear to God. Thank you for games. No problem. Why are you on YouTube now? What's going on? What's going on? We'll show this one. Take that! For this person's sake. Her. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Boom. Miss Impact. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows as to why. Oh, she's sweating. We should do that daily. Yes. The daily game giveaway. An hour of giving away 25 games. That was kind of fun, though. Maybe I'll do it again later, at another point. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita, so you can find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckracker for a future third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? Sort by best-selling. No! It's free games, alright? I'm giving away free games. That's what we're gonna do, alright? There's no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into the relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Is there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Oh, that's the wrong one. God damn it, I had to show the other one. I had to show the other one. Okay. We'll do it again. God damn it. Break them locks. Here we go. Tabloid. Tabloid is not really evidence for anything, though. It's to get close to this one. Her. Take that! She's sweating now. By the way, I might do some Core Keeper later today. I might do some Core Keeper. Suicide report. Here we go. Still can't connect with Twitch chat. This sucks. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're cracking down on me streaming from Korea. This Impact suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe a person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita. Juan? And Miss Andrews. I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. Boom. I've sat quietly by and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. Insulting, but true. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. I had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. Oh, that's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste impacts someone very special to you. Her suicide attempt. Sanders, you went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending her life. Miss Andrews, you look and act very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying on only yourself. Yes, it's been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death on my own. But, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Miss Corrida was hiding... Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impact's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why the victim was killed. Exactly. Let's have 2 active chats on YouTube and Twitch. Hey, I'm reading. It all feels the same, all right? Because I'm actually reading all of them, all right? It all comes through the same feed. Doesn't really feel any different. You just have a little YouTube sign next to your name. It looks a little fancy, all right? Like, look at this. You're green over here with these badges, and now you got a little YouTube sign next to you and a little bubble with your actual person, you know? You got a profile picture here. So I don't even need to read your name. I can just look at that and see a little pork knuckle there. It's kind of cute. Each side adds benefits. It is fancy. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Unlock successful. Hell yeah. German kimchi? Yikes. Why is it horrible? Is it like, what's bad about it? It's like watery or something? Like, tell me about the flavor. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews! It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I am sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste. Without her, I became scared, everything. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely added fuel to the fire, they keep celebrating the world burning. Wait, so what does it mean to Germanize foods? Like, well, how do you Germanize food? What makes it German? Do you eat raw egg yolks in any form? No, I don't. I don't chug eggs, alright? I don't chug egg yolks. I'll cook an egg and eat it, but I won't chug the yolk. I'm not a savage. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like you to I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews! If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than to live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
A card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. I just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What is it? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. For not remembering something clearly, it sounds like it'd be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands. Alright. A lot of Asian food is toned down here in terms of taste, spiciness, etc. They also had vegetables and such to which you normally never see. The Grand Cat. Welcome, man. That card, yeah, I don't know the significance. Yet, at least. She sells seashells by the seashore. Yeah, I don't know. What is the significance here? You can only wonder, right? March 21st, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Well, I think we gathered about all we can.
What about Miss Maya? She alright?
Oh, Pearls? She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no.
I mean, she walked miles and miles, right? She didn't take the train.
I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. She looks perfectly fine. What are you talking about? Zacado. I think we are done with this area. We're about to hit trial. March 21st, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Imbac's suicide note?
Oh god, drop the microphone. Yeah. Yeah, Pearl got that, she got that chain smoker voice, you know? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. I dropped my microphone. It fell like into my cup and everything. Uh-oh, beep, beep, beep.
Oh, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hello? Wright & Co. offices. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. Scream, Brad, wake.
Brad, wake up!
Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis, ask my sis. Beep. Maya, damn it, he cut me off. Brad just woke up. Nah, I think he actually turned it off. I think he left the stream. I think he's gone. You realize how weird it is to refer to someone as bread. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat some bread today, you know? Oh, not that bread. That bread. The other bread. You know, the bread, the good bread, not the troll.
Miss Maya said, that's my sis, didn't she?
Sis, what does she mean by... What do you mean, what does she mean by that? You an idiot? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Mamma mia! Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come ask me anything you want about her. Holy shit! But does it really have to be the little girl that turns into her? Like, Jesus Christ, man. This is ridiculous. Maya's situation. How's Maya? She's safe for now. That kidnapper is the one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. And I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. Pray she doesn't do this with a baby. Oh god, no, that'd be ridiculous. YouTube does have a clipping option, yes. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. By the way, welcome in, Niwibo. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer the phone call out at the hotel and she was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ah! Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Date, question mark. Time, question mark. Location, question mark. Yeah, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. She's always thinking about food. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Kidnapper, question mark. Starving as always. She's always hungry, yeah. She always needs that food. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Okay, there's a note on the floor, but we can't see it, right? Huh? Someone dropped a card here. I thought it was supposed to be dark. It looks kind of like a business card. There's no name on it. It's the, yep, it's that. There it is. Tequila! Has a picture of a seashell, I think. Looks like a wine cellar. Yes, it does. Which, I mean, would kind of tell me that she's still in the hotel. What a strange card. There's all sorts of things piled up here. It was too dark to see. What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. All these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Chat, it's locked. But this door lock seems to be easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard or kicks the door in. Don't bully Coco. What do you mean? You're just pacified. I have never been pacified in my life with a pacifier. How about you pacify yourself, alright? Then click. They magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it. This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. Is she not tied up or anything? Damn, Twitch chat. Hey, you're not in Twitch chat. You're in YouTube chat. You're separated. Alright. No, excuse me, Mr. Kidnap. Yeah, you don't see your messages pop up on stream. I never hooked it up with YouTube. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. Wait. Did she just escape that easily? She wasn't even tied up or anything? Was it really that easy? There's no way. I mean, we're defending this guy no matter what anyway. What was the point of the kidnapping? Like, it just seemed like, you know, unnecessary. March 22nd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. He's calling out to Lou in YouTube. Lou might be sleeping as well. Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer, dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Well, it's almost time. Oh, it's her. Shit. She's still around? Mamma mia! You must get a complete acquittal today. I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now because he's too focused on Mia revealing herself a little too much. Or Pearls either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed, well, let's get going. Beep, beep, beep. It's him. At least the security guards aren't phased. That's what they'd like you to believe. This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how should we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. Grr! For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial, which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest if you please. Wait. Test. Oh, there you go. I can chat. Welcome back, Pseudo. The kidnapper sent me a present. Mr. Lawyer Dude, who is that? Using a VPN. Yeah, strangely enough, I need to use a VPN to see my own stream too, which is kind of weird. Dude, did your nose just get longer? March 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Ridiculous. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Ungard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. What do you mean don't bully me? You don't want to see my meltdown. I'm always melting down, alright? You shut it. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Ms. Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? She didn't show up. Your Honor. Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has. This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman. Wait, what? Holy shit. I'm gonna throw out this trash can and get some strawberries, clean them out. The prosecutor is now the bench. We're fighting against the bench. What? Shot? Imagine that. I can see this happening in Ace Attorney. You're arguing against the bench. The judge is always going to be fighting on the other side anyway, so he's always complicit. It's a complicit asshole. Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. His present. Ms. Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane. Ms. Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer. She's alive and in stable condition. That's good. Phew. I thought he'd show up. There he is. Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Ms. Francesca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. Pray the judge is next to be shot. He's on the list. The prosecution is ready, naturally. I like how he just shows up. He's like, I'm gonna help out Von Karma. Ms. Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I've looked into this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Ungard. The court acknowledges the prosecution. Right? I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. By the time this case comes to an end, you two will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Here he is. Pull out an updated autopsy report for real. This man's information is always updating. Do you need to wash? I wash everything. Throw everything in a little vinegar and baking soda. Rinse it out. Witness your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct for now. For now? After the trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. I think he's always supposed to turn his badge. Detective Gumshoe. The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Do you wash your brownish-looking, dumpling-looking self? No. What is washing? We don't wash myself. We wash our food. We don't wash me. You smell me coming from a mile away. It smelled delicious. Yes, sir. Like he's breathing hard. Now let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be a very rough fight. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. Answer you're struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. He wants to fight for what's right, maybe. He wants to fight for the truth, not to win. Bare facts of the case. Is that his answer? That's why you plead the fifth so often. Don't admit to cleaning yourself. I plead the fifth. Do you clean yourself? Answer for the court. I plead the fifth. This murder happened after the Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir. Both victim and the defendant went alone to their rooms. I object to you. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Bare facts of the case. Here we go. Okay, let's dig in. Murder of Heroes Award, okay. Victim was Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out the guitar case had... How do you know this? Selective reading. What convinced you that it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gaywater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? That bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Corrida, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage with the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So you really had nothing to do with the case after all. Our first order of business should be to gather more information from his testimony. Might be a trap set up somewhere. However, setting off traps is a part of what a lawyer's job too, if you say so. Of course, we're supposed to escape from them too, wouldn't you say? Oh, we only have half health too. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so let's dig into this one. The murder. The cause of death wasn't that because Mr. Corrida was stabbed in the chest. Only a careless amateur would believe something as brainless as that, pal. Let's show the badge. That's gotta be it. Take a good hard look at that crime photo. Now, real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana. Banana. His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana. Why? Why is he so hungry? Then what about the knife? Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. He's like Maya. Strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. See, like, there you go. The knife did not murder him. That's like the most amateur looking knife stabbing to kill somebody ever. Because the most you just do is send them to hospitals for a few stitches on that one, alright? At first we thought there's something suspicious. Okay, about the empty guitar case. Let's push into that. I have an updated autopsy report. Updating real time in court, yes. This is lawyer business, yeah? This is how it works, yeah? Why would you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere in the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory? Van really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? We thought of that too, but... The only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims. Only the victims, huh? I see. So much for my theory then. Guitar case updated in the court record. Empty. I believe that this is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana, or a banana, scented bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me up to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was a reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth is back in full spring. Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir. Why arrest on guard? True. I mean, the fingerprints on the knife are on guard, so it looks like a framing, since you know it was done after the fact. Team Tifa or Team Aerith? I wonder if he even knows who they are. Do you even know who Aerith or Tifa are? Tifa is the obvious choice, though. Matt on guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's a Jammin' Ninja's button. As for what Pseudo's talking about, is Tifa is a character from Final Fantasy VII, which, you know, I'd say maybe a little careful with what you look up on. These are all okay, though. Okay. He's essentially asking this, alright? He's asking which one of these two waifus are the correct choice. And there's only one obvious answer. There's only one. The left is Aerith and the right is Tifa. That's all he's asking. As for the evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. Both seem pretty... What? What? How could you? No! That is blasphemy. Lock him up! Jammin' Ninja's button. It was ripped off. The ninja's costume was found in Mr. On Guard's Hakama. Oh, wait. Why are these pictures like so bad quality? There we go. It's also low quality. It's a little low quality. I mean, that's the beach. That's the beach scene, all right? Obviously, there's one winner here. Obviously, one winner, okay? That's all I need to say. Obviously, Tifa. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this predicament a murder, premeditated murder. No, but you just said that That doesn't make any sense. Why would he want to implicate himself for a choking? Like, he stabbed him after the fact, so it looks like a framing, yeah? This doesn't make any sense. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. Knife added to the court record. And there's this button. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And this button was also covered in blood. Yes, and we know the blood is on the victim's blood, sir. Wait, what? Okay. All this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Gamer didn't get any keys. Well, we got a few games left over if you want some keys. There's a fur game in there if you'd like. Ready to give in yet? You been lurking while working? Lurking and working, I see. I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Grrr. Why arrest on guard? Okay, the huge rivals. They each thought each other guy was in the way. Motive enough energy in my book. As for evidence, here's the Jammy Ninja button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and found in Mr. Unguard's Hakama. Defendant's fingerprints are also all over the knife. Let's talk about this first. When was the button found? Pretty soon after the body was found. We rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corrida. And then we did a search on them all. That's when we found the button. So it was almost immediately after the murder. The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks unlike some people. Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? But I mean, like, that's so ridiculous. Like, clearly this guy didn't die from the stabbing. He died from the choking is what it seems like they're implicating. So why would he have a bloody button in his pocket? It's like, I'm gonna stab him with this knife real quick to get some blood, put it on this button, take it off, put it in my pants. Just so that the police can find me and lock me up. Like, it just sounds ridiculous. Do you eat strawberries or leaves? I eat the strawberries. I cut the leaves off. Why would you eat the leaves? What are you, a savage? How are the fingerprints arranged on the knife? Huh? What do you mean, pal? By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand? Oh, is that what you meant? Well, I didn't think of that. I can't believe the bumbling of this department. Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder. So the defendant... Is the defendant the owner of this knife, then? I mean, it matters if he used an overhand grip. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You don't know how lazy I am. Fine, eat the leaves. There's no way this is premeditated murder, even if you brought the knife. Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either. Ah. Well, this isn't good. If the prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder, we're done for. Phoenix? Yes? There's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late. A button covered in the victim's blood and a knife with Unguard's fingerprints. Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded the gavel in closing. It costs 20K to become a VIP. You're already a VIP though, Jenny. So you don't need to pay for it. Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be, okay, Phoenix? Your eyes have been glued to the screen only for the last 10 minutes. You like the way Gumshoe looks. You love the way Gumshoe looks. But in terms of popularity, Mr. On Guard won, did he not? Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Corrida was always the one step behind Mr. On Guard in everything. One year it seemed like he finally caught up, ready for a big final showdown. But Mr. Corrida lost the Grand Prix in the end. That's too bad. You must have been pretty downhearted after losing. It's gonna question all of them. Wait just 1 second here. Mr. On Guard was beating Mr. Corrida in the popularity polls. Well, yeah, I guess, but... Which means that, in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all. Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective? It's not, well... I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive. Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired. Yeah, no, not you too, Miss Edwards, sir. That's... incredible. Incredible indeed. I can't even see my own stream, to be honest. It's a black screen for me when I'm trying to look at it, so... It's a little bit yikes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I look forward to your pension negotiations. No! Tomorrow is a 1-month anniversary of Big Ed giving Jenny a warning for not being cool enough. No, detective. Let's continue with the testimony. No, my poor pension too. Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed. Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir. Why does everybody have a hand on his salary and pension? Never forget spaghetti. Bologna. Mom spaghetti? As for evidence, the Jammin' Ninja's button. Do you have any proof that the button belonged to the victim? Oh, what do you mean, pal? Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of the Jammin' Ninja's costume. Huh? But can't you tell by just looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it. Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward. Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now, reel this one in. Thread. Huh? The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. Carbonara? I'd go for some carbonara right now. I'm getting hungry. That thread would snap when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match. Yeah, that's it. This is a perfect match, pal. How is he a detective? Ugh. That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat. Okay. Found in his Hakama. So we have a lot of evidence to deal with here. Gatewater is engraved. Let's look in the picture. Let's take a look at the picture. Hold on. Where's the picture of the stabbing that we have? Okay. Okay, so we have the one missing button right there, covered in blood. Right, so that's the one right next to the knife. Which, I mean, looks like an absolute framing if I had to say it myself. It's like you took a souvenir, like that doesn't just accidentally fall into your pocket. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Would you love me if I was a worm? Would you look at that? It's time to go. As soon as about to pop the question. Rust all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife with a crime, which makes it a premeditated murder. Right. But okay. But he didn't kill him with the knife. Yeah, would you love me if I was a worm? I'm gonna save it, and this one I think is like... Autopsy report. Your Honor. Oh god, here we go, we lost him. I mean, how is it premeditated if he didn't kill him with the knife then, like? Would you flush me as I was poo? Would you flush me if I was poo? Pseudo would flush you. I wouldn't flush you if you started getting clogged. If you clogged up the toilet, I would leave you where you stood. Alright, I think it's 9 o'clock. I gotta go. It's getting late. I gotta... Pseudo would keep me in a bucket. His collection in the back, yeah? Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do a raid. A raid. A raid. Alright, where are we going? Where do you guys want to go? Do you have a recommendation? Do you have a recommendation? Thanks for being you, and you thank you for being you, alright? We'll thank Gamer for being Gamer. What a gamer. Captain G Aimer. Okay. Where are we going? Anybody doesn't have a suggestion, recommendation? I will just go anywhere. We haven't done memory carpet in a long time. He's doing leaf green Nuzlocke? That sounds good. Wait, is he finishing? What is this? Oh, he's done, yeah. He rated out? Oh, okay. Let's do stream manager. We'll do... It's a raid! A raid! Gamer, you cheated on us. We could do Junebug. I saw your chat message there. Let's go Junebug. It's been a while. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Actually, I think I'm going to be back on a little bit later today. I'm going to have a second stream maybe. Not sure what I'll do, but it's going to be Core Keeper, or I might finish Animal Well, which I kind of wanted to play, you know? I'll be back in like 2 hours or so. Later, guys. He's polystreamerous. And with that, you damn polystreamerous. Be cool, I'm not here yet. Look, he's already there. He's polystreamerous already. All right, see you guys later. Peace.